Fayetteville schools just spent millions of dollars buying land in this area to build a brand new school. We're diving into all the details, plus all sorts of other interesting, wild, cool things happening in Northwest Arkansas that you certainly need to be aware of and know about. So let's talk about that. Hey everybody, if you don't know who I am, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. If you weren't aware, I actually moved from the dumpster fire, horrible state, also known as Illinois, aka Chicago. Terrible place to live, don't ever go there, promise me. I looked all across America, Asheville, Huntsville, Utah, Colorado, up in the colder parts, Colorado, Arizona. I looked all across America to look for the best place to live in America, and Northwest Arkansas fits the bill to a T. Best place to live in America by far. So if you ever want to talk about why I chose Northwest Arkansas, call me, text me, let's meet for coffee. Let's talk about why I chose here versus anywhere else in America. Without further ado, let's jump right into the content. All right, and the first thing to cover is the land purchased by Fayetteville School District for $4.6 million over 31 acres in basically northeastern Fayetteville, also across over Joyce area over there, so that area. But they purchased 31 acres to build a brand new junior high school for there. Now the fascinating thing is that they really haven't built any junior high schools for a long time, so this is kind of a big deal for Fayetteville. The thing that's interesting with Fayetteville is the fact that they have one high school. They shove a lot of kids in the high school. Now there could be some pros and cons to this. It keeps tax costs down because you don't have multiple high schools bounce around, keeps bus services down. It actually backs up to the university, so they actually share resources a lot. So kind of smart, useful area. I do admit that it's obviously a large, very large high school, and it's on a very busy area, meaning like it's hard to shimmy stuff around at certain parts of the day. But regardless, brand new junior high school being built for Fayetteville, a lot of millions of dollars. But again, it just shows the value of land around here, especially when it comes to like Fayetteville area. Secondly, is just the investment of the actual school system itself. Top tier schools in Northwest Arkansas, Fayetteville specifically. So keep that in mind. But lastly, the actual school will actually start being built, I think spring of 2025. Designs are being finalized now. And then secondly, it is going to be its first school session in fall of 2027. So keep that in mind if you're looking to move to Fayetteville. And the second thing we need to cover is something very special to my heart. Something that should be special to your heart is ice cream. Yes, I said it, ice cream. Handel's Ice Cream, which is a franchise, opened up their first location in Rogers, Arkansas with flying colors. Maybe that's a little bit pun intended kind of thing, but my gosh, the ice cream there is stupid good. And I don't use that word lightly, but it always ranks so well for some of the top ice cream in the world. So the fact that they not moved here, but they opened a franchise here or someone did, don't care. I don't care. Doesn't make a difference. Handel's is here with ice cream galore. Now, the thing is, can you eat Handel's every single day? Yes. Will you balloon up to 1,000 pounds? Also, yes. Will I regret it? Not a single bit. So regardless, Handel's ice cream, some of the top tier ice cream that I've ever had. I've had it up in Chicago a couple times. Great, love it. Anywho, when you're coming down to Rogers, Arkansas, save some room, save some calories, get off whatever diet you're on because you're gonna blow it up here in Rogers, Arkansas, to say the least. And before we jump on to the next point, I made something for you. Yes, for you. I made something called 3-day itineraries. It sounds exactly what it is. Literally itineraries, city by city, day by day, place by place. What are you going to do in Northwest Arkansas when you first get here? Whether you're visiting, whether you're looking to buy here, whatever the case is, this is the perfect itinerary for anyone who's an adventurer, a sports person, a foodie, a sightseer, even if you have kids. Whatever it is, I have 3-day itineraries made for you, all linked below. So go ahead and download them, all linked below. Down below, go ahead, click the button, go ahead, download them, use them, and then when you get down here, use them and enjoy the whole area because it's fantastic, obviously. I also made something called instant home updates. So maybe you're looking to move to the area and using things like Realtor.com, Zillow.com, or Redfin. Way too slow. Notifications, way too slow. That's why I made something called instant home updates. Sounds exactly what it is, literally instant home updates. So enter all information below: name, bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage. Where do you want to move to Northwest Arkansas? Enter all the information below and I'll make sure you don't miss a single notification when it comes for homes for sale or for rent, all in Northwest Arkansas. Also, every single Friday, I send an email out just kind of talking about all the cool things happening in Northwest Arkansas. What's going on at the Walmart Amphitheater? What new businesses are moving here? What's going on in downtown Bentonville? What's going on in Fayetteville? What's going on in downtown Rogers? What new business construction, new big thing happened in Northwest Arkansas? Enter your email below. I'll keep you updated on all the cool things happening here. But just to be aware, just to give you a heads up, you will get a little fear of missing out, a little FOMO, so to speak. But I do promise you will be the most informed person eventually when you make your way down to Northwest Arkansas. And the third thing we need to cover is actually Jewel, the Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter, came and did a big presentation over at Crystal Bridges for a new, basically, we call it art show that she put on in Crystal Bridges. So it's called Portal, and it's really kind of geared towards maternal health and a bunch of other health-centric things. Turns out that's a big deal in her life, and she did a big spiel about why it's a big deal and like her stories of life. Anyways, Alice Walton, a lot of the actual Waltons were part of it as well. Big push for them to get this exhibit done. If you are in the area coming down here, I think they're putting it on until July 28th. There's a drone show. There's some headphones, listen to Jewel music. She did a whole presentation on it. Anyways, it's just cool. It's just fun. Just to be honest with you. I don't know why they call it Portal. I know it's like an inner self kind of people around you. Not going to read into it too much, but it's a really cool drone show. A lot of cool music, really cool displays. Go check it out when you're in Crystal Bridges. It's a lot of fun. And the fourth thing we need to cover is actually an invasion happening in Northwest Arkansas. Beware, get your battle passes, get your gear on, get ready to fight, because we're coming under cicada season, evidently. So this has been in the news, not only here, but across like parts of America, but like basically invasion of cicadas. It sounds very cryptic and very like pyramid Antarctica kind of conspiracy theory. But basically every 15 years, cicadas come out of the ground. And it happens to be this is the year where they do that a lot of times, and we're at the very edge of like of the thing, I suppose. So when you are coming down to Northwest Arkansas this year during the summertime, if you see happen to see a lot of cicadas, usually not that many. Just to clarify, I don't even know what it's going to be like, what it's going to look like. I will do a live feed telling you cicada fighting over here in Northwest Arkansas. Evidently, it's going to be an invasion. I get this big hype about it. Anyways, keep that in mind as when you're coming down here. If you see a couple extra cicadas floating around. Not the usual, but if you see an invasion of cicadas crawling over everything and we're all drowning down here in cicadas, then well, consider rebooking your Airbnb. And the fifth and final thing we need to cover that's happening in Northwest Arkansas is actually kind of a brand new startup scene in around Bentonville. So the last couple of years, there's been an investment firm from Tulsa and a couple other places that have been putting on investments in Northwest Arkansas. That kind of shifted the last literally year or so. And now what's happening is that the Walton Foundation has been more involved. There's been different people involved, but basically they're trying to start 15 companies based out of Bentonville. Now, it doesn't mean that the area is like not suitable for businesses. We understand that businesses grow out of here all the time. What they're trying to do is give capital to unique businesses that could flourish out of here. So for instance, like it sounds kind of crazy, work with me here, but a big push for the future of Northwest Arkansas is like flying cars and different styles of mobility. And the reason being is because we have invested so much into like the infrastructure trail systems. We don't have a very good, robust train system, trains at all, honestly, and also bus transportation system. So we could invest a lot of money into infrastructure for futuristic stuff. So they have a lot of companies being built on medical, on futuristic transportation, on things of that nature that could be unique to Northwest Arkansas. Now, the goal for all of this is obviously to continue to put Northwest Arkansas on the map for tech talent, first thing. The second thing is that they would love to have that hat in their feather about building a unicorn out of the area. And a unicorn, just for definition, is a $1 billion company. A billion with a B, not million, $1 billion company. So that has yet to happen in Northwest Arkansas. Minus like Tyson, JB Hunt, Walmart, the usual suspects, but an actual brand new kind of tech startup or not tech necessarily, but startup out of Northwest Arkansas that will be unicorn. I know that's kind of the game plan. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, and it's okay if it doesn't, but they definitely want to build these companies specific for Northwest Arkansas. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you haven't been down to Northwest Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. Sounds like what it is, literally starter pack, a box full of all the cool things happening and all about Northwest Arkansas. It comes with stickers, it comes with booklets, it comes with over 100-page guide of all the cool things and interesting things happening in Northwest Arkansas. It comes with my itineraries. It comes with a brand new coloring book for you, shipped right to you. It comes right into a box, so literally a box shipped right to your home, right to your home. So if you want to know all the information happening in Northwest Arkansas, starter pack, information below, name, address, where's this package going to? All the information below, make sure you get the package shipped to you right away. Also, side note, it does come with your first free mountain bike, so that's pretty cool. And I know what you're thinking, It is my favorite four-letter F word. Free! So enter your information below and make sure they get the package shipped to you right away. And also, when you do come down here, I can give you the $10 tour so I can kind of show around the whole area. Plus, we can check out some home for sale or for rent and see how far your dollar would go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. All right, guys, this is the next one.